Do you guys want to meet him? You guys want to meet my boyfriend? Okay, hang on. Hey babes, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well. So if you're new, hello, my name is Amanda Kate, and I'm sorry I'm like squinting. The sun is just so bright right now, it's in my eyes. I kind of pulled my blinds closed, but it's still just very bright. I just love the lighting. And also I'm so sorry because this is gonna bother me so much. It's like my tripod shadow, but nothing I can really do. You guys are not there. So as you can tell by the title, we're gonna be doing a Q&A today. Hi! If you guys are wondering where these questions came from, they came from my Instagram. If you're not following me, it is @brunetteprincesse, linked down below. And if you are following me and ask me a question, we're gonna get to it today, girl. There is some tea being spilled. And if you're new or if you don't know me and you're just nosy, welcome. So let's just get started. I don't know why I'm scared. Okay, so the first one is, when's your birthday? My birthday is January 12, 1996. Capricorn gang, if you're a Capricorn, you know, we the best. No, seriously, but January 12 is my birthday, and so far in my life, I've only met about 2 people that have, I think 2 people. Yeah, my good friend Dominique, and then someone else, I forget who, but someone else told me at one point that they're January 12th, and I was like, I think it was like a customer when I worked retail or someone random, and I was like, what? Like, I've never heard of anyone having my birthday before. It's such a rare birthday, apparently. So yeah, if you're a January baby, comment down below. So the next one is, what's your go-to easy recipe to cook? Okay, define cooking. Because if it's on the stovetop, scrambled eggs, I guess, would be like the easiest one. If it's in the oven, the easiest one, what would be the easiest one? One that I make pretty often, I guess, would be like roasted potatoes and veggies. That one I have a lot of vlogs showing you guys that. It's literally just like cut up veggies, spices, olive oil, put it in the oven for 20 minutes and they're cooked. Super easy, and like, I guess my favorite because I eat veggies every day. How old is Gucci? 2 years old. He's born on June 2nd, 2020. Do you have any siblings? I do not. I'm an only child. Although I do have 2 stepbrothers and a stepsister from my stepdad. But yeah, myself, like blood related, none. Literally, I even only have 1 cousin. Like, it's literally like on both sides, I only have 1 cousin. Like, my family is so small. It's actually really sad, but yeah, not a big family. But what inspired you to start a YouTube channel? So honestly, I've been watching YouTube since YouTube got created. I have been watching, I'll name you guys a few people that I watched like in the past and that I still do. If you guys want like a full video of like YouTubers I watched, I'd love to do that. But the main one was Trisha Paytas, and I actually met her, I want to say 3 years ago today. Not today, 3 years ago now. And yeah, so Trisha Paytas for sure, Shane Dawson, Jeffree Star, like the like beauty moguls, all of the like vloggers, I guess, that first started. I used to watch Megan Lee, so Ciao Bella. I watched her a lot. I still follow her. A lot of vloggers, like vloggers are like my new favorite. And I used to watch Nazanin, what was her name? Nazanin Kavari? Not something like that. So I watch her a lot. The 2 that I watch religiously now is Ashley Devana and Aaliyah's Face. So those are like my 2 favorite vloggers. I watch them literally like all the time. Oh, I didn't even answer the question. The question was what inspired me. So honestly, just like watching people do YouTube, and I was like, oh my gosh, like this is actually like something I could do. This is like a career, I guess. This is like my side hustle, but that's like my dream career, is definitely to just like vlog. And I had a boyfriend a few years ago, and his mom actually was the one to like push me to make my first video, and I just didn't feel like confident enough to like post my own video. Like, what would people think? And like, I don't know, I just didn't like have the confidence to do it. And she was like, yeah, you should really do it. Like, I would watch your type of content. So I was like, okay, why not? So I tried it out. I was going on a little road trip to meet Trisha Paytas, actually, with my friend Shane. And I was like, what perfect opportunity to like vlog my Toronto trip. And that was the first video I ever posted. So I'll link that for you guys. I have definitely come a long way since that video. I had no idea how to talk to a camera, nothing like that. And yeah. I feel so comfortable now. I feel like you guys are just like my friends. It was so awkward too, like when I first started YouTube, talking to like nobody and I'm like answering myself, like I'm making myself laugh, like what? Like some people would call this crazy. I call it YouTuber. How do you deal with loneliness? Ooh, that is such a deep question. So there's two things. So I love being alone, but I don't like being lonely. And I think a lot of people can relate to that. I really value my alone time. Like, honestly, I really need my alone time. I grew up as an only child. I don't know if it's a Capricorn thing or what, but I really, really like being alone. And I get a lot of things done alone. Like, I don't just sit there. Like, I'm very productive and I like being in my own company. Like, I enjoy it now in my life. There was a time in my life that I didn't, but now I'm okay being alone. The loneliness aspect, honestly, relationships have solved that in the past. But now in my stage in my life, I think that when I feel lonely, I kind of evaluate like what's making me feel lonely and I kind of try to do something about it. So I'll try to like move as much as I can, like do exercise, like go for a walk or go to the gym or something like that, or even like doing a little like activity or a craft or watching something, like just changing my mind or cooking something. To be honest, right now I don't feel that loneliness like I have in the past, and that's just from like doing work on myself. But yeah, I definitely have felt that, and I think just like trying different things or changing your mind, like changing your like your thoughts and stuff, because your thoughts do pass. What are you doing? Your thoughts do pass, so just to kind of get out of your head for a little bit, I find helps. What are you doing? Oh, hi. What's your favorite food? The food I could eat 24/7 if it didn't have any negative effects would definitely be chocolate, and Nutella, specifically like hazelnuts. Ferrero Rocher, my favorite chocolate. Other than that, like food, I think it would be chicken fingers and fries with gravy. For sure. Okay, the next one is, who's your man? I have a lot of boyfriend question ones, so I'm gonna name the boyfriend ones and then I'll talk about it. So, who's your man? How did you meet your boyfriend? So, I have been like soft launching. I don't know if you guys know what that is. I actually just learned that term recently. So, soft launching someone is when you post pictures of their, like, let's say like their hand, or like not their face, not their identity. So you're posting that you're in a relationship and you're posting the person but not revealing their identity. So that's called soft launching. So recently in the past like 2 years, I've been soft launching my boyfriend. And do you guys want to meet him? You guys want to meet my boyfriend? Okay, hang on. So this is my boyfriend. Because we actually just broke up. Oh my gosh, this is like a tea. So no, it's everything's good. Just I can't believe I'm telling you guys this. So all of the like boyfriend videos that I had done like a year and a half or 2 years ago, it was the same person that I was recently dating. I don't feel like I'm in a place that I want that right now. I'm not ready to like fully commit to somebody, and he deserves to be with someone who wants that and wants to be with him fully. And for that reason, I decided to end things. You know, like, we're still friends, but yeah, so I do not have a boyfriend. But I'm still not telling you guys who it was, just because, I don't know, it's fun to like have a little mystery, you know? Okay, let's move on from that. So the next one is, how tall are you and how much do you weigh? You are body goals. First of all, thank you so much. I am 5'5", and I weigh, last time I checked, I think I weighed like 135 or something. So I've been kind of like around 135, 139 recently. Like that's like my like a few pounds that vary. Although I'm not actively trying to lose weight, I'm just trying to like maintain, I guess. I'm definitely not trying to gain weight. I did like have a big weight loss in the last, I want to say 2 years. And yeah, in the last 2 years. And yeah, I definitely don't want to go back there. And I was up just because I was in a relationship and I was happy and I was eating a lot, and it helped me get over like past, you know, food issues and stuff like that. So that was positive, but I definitely don't want to go through that. There were so many negatives about it. I just felt out of breath all the time. I just wasn't happy with my self-image, and I think I got like, I was in my own head a lot. I wasn't taking pictures of myself as much. I just wasn't comfortable. I didn't feel good in my own skin, so I decided to make a change. But it was honestly more about health than what I looked like, because the weight that I had gained was very unhealthy. Like it wasn't healthy weight. We were eating like Starbucks breakfast with a venti frappuccino every morning, Popeyes for supper every day, or KFC. And for lunch, I would go down to the food court at work and get like Chinese food or burgers, fries. Like it was like a really, really unhealthy diet. And then at night, like we would binge eat like snacks and chocolates and chips, and it was just really unhealthy. So honestly, it was more about a health change that I wanted to make, just to feel better like internally. And then I started drinking more water and just like really getting back to being healthy. That was honestly like the key for me. But yeah, so that is my weight. I just go on tangents. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, you guys. When do you want kids? This is a funny question, because growing up, I wanted kids, like I wanted like by 26 to be married with like 3 kids. And then when I got to 26, I was like, okay, that's like really still young. Like I didn't realize how young 26 was. Like when you're younger, you're like, oh, 26 is old, you're almost 30. But now I'm like, I'm very happy with my life right now. I own my condo, I have my puppy, obviously was like my child. I own my car, I have a great career, I have my side hustles. I just feel really good in my position in life right now, and I just don't want kids this second. But if I were to like choose when I have kids, I would have 1 or 2 before I'm 30. So in the next few years, definitely. Tips on how you saved for your place. I need advice. Okay, so I have a whole video I will link for you guys, just so I don't go into too much detail in this one. But honestly, budgeting. And I hate that word because my mom used it so much growing up, and I was like, I know. But literally budgeting saved my life. Like, well, not saved my life, but like helped me achieve my financial goals. And writing down your goals and setting a timeline for them, and then figuring out the steps to get there. That's the key, honey. What field are you working in? So I won't tell you guys exactly the field, or like kind of like what I do, but it is like a 9-to-5 office job, I guess, like a corporate job, and it's in, what field would it be? Public service, I guess, would be the field. How do you keep your nails so perfect? Oh, thank you. So these are my nails right now. You guys will like, I hope you notice, but they're never ever dirty. I hate dirty nails. It's gross. I wash my hands 25 times a day and I just always make sure they're clean. So the next question is, can you make a video for people who want to start a channel but don't know how? That is actually a really good idea. Thank you. I don't really know if I'm in the position to do that because I haven't like a blown crazy up on YouTube, but I definitely could for like starters, like tips and tricks. Something like things I wish I knew before I started a YouTube channel or something like that. If I could give like a little tips right now, if you want to start, just go ahead and start. Don't wait for anything or a perfect opportunity. Just go ahead and start. Don't be scared of what people are going to say. People are definitely going to judge, but they're going to judge whether you do good things or bad things or walking down the street or whatever. So who cares? and use what you have. You don't need any fancy equipment. I literally film on my iPhone. It records in 4K. My tripod I got at Walmart, it was like $20, and yeah, I just use what I have. And lighting is your best friend. What are your thoughts on relationships this generation and what you find annoying? Ugh, everything is annoying. Everybody sucks. No, I'm kidding. Honestly, my thoughts are, I think a lot of people have unresolved traumas and unresolved just like emotional baggage that I think you should resolve before you get into a relationship. Your partner is not your therapist. Your partner can definitely help you through issues, but professional help is different, and I feel like it's very useful for people to have that before getting into relationships so that they know what their issues are. And also communication and honesty. Just be clear about what you want. And if everybody would be more honest about what they wanted out of like people or relationships, I feel like everybody would get along better almost. Like we would have such an easier time dating and we wouldn't waste each other's time. So if you're just upfront about it, hey, I'm looking for this, I don't want this, and if you have this, it's a deal breaker. Like honest, super direct, thank you. Obviously there's a nice way to say things, but if you're not interested in what I want, why waste my time? Love your YouTube content. Who is your role model and why? First of all, thank you. Second of all, YouTube role model, definitely Aaliyah's face. And I use role model as in like she embodies like the type of vlogger I want to be, and also the type of woman that I strive to be. She's very put together. She, you know, she works out, she eats right, she hangs out with her friends, she has like a good solid mindset just about like life and goals in general. So I highly recommend you guys watch her if you like my type of content. I feel like it's kind of relatable. But yeah, she's definitely like, she's down to earth, she's beautiful, she just has like almost like everything that a woman could like aspire to have, and she continuously works on herself and she shares those things that she does, which is really cool. So I find I relate to her a lot, and she's definitely like a YouTuber that I look up to, if you will. How much weight have you lost since your weight loss journey? I don't know. And the reason I don't know is because I didn't weigh myself back then. I was very like anti-scale and anti the number. But I want to say 50 pounds. I think I was probably over 200 pounds. And if that's the case, then I've lost 70. I don't think it's that much of a number because I don't have like stretch marks or anything like that. Maybe I just carried the weight very well, but looking at pictures and videos, I think that I must have been close to 200 or a little over 200. So if that's the case, knowing what I weigh now, it would be 65 or 70 pounds, which sounds like a lot. So I could totally be like off, but that is my opinion. The next one is, how do you make your pumpkin spice latte at home? So that I shared with you guys in a vlog. I will link it for you guys, but it's so easy and it actually looks a lot better than it tastes. I'm so sad to tell you guys. Obviously you guys can add sugar, but I made it and I was like, oh, this is gonna taste like pumpkin spice latte. It was not as sweet. The only thing that had sugar in it was the whipped cream on top. So all I did was put ice, vanilla almond milk, pumpkin powder, like pumpkin spice powder. Is that it? I think that's it. Oh, and pumpkin coffee. So, but like black coffee. So it's just like plain pumpkin. There's not really any sugar, but feel free to add sugar. And how did you focus on you when being single? So I will end on this one just because I feel like it's a good place to end and tie everything together. How I focused on me and how I'm focusing on me right now. Finding out who I truly am and who I want to be. I think that's like a big one that people like forget, I guess, is it's good to work on yourself, but it's also like you want to look ahead and set goals and try to figure out like how to get to those goals. So if you have like a career goal or whatever it is, how, like, what steps should I take to be that person? And the way I do that is I internalize and I try to think like, if I was that person right now, if I was the person who has this that I want, what would she be doing right now? Would she be like, I'm just saying an example, like sitting on this couch eating chips, watching Netflix? Probably not. She'd be at the gym, or she would be reading a book, or she would be like whatever it is. So I try to pretend that I'm that person, which is me, just in the future, and think like, what would she be doing right now if she, you know, wanted to achieve these things? So I think that's the best way to think about it. And also just to know that like things do get better. And, you know, whether you're going through heartbreak or mental health stuff or whatever it is, like, I always think I have gone through so much in my life, and you guys can go back and watch some videos on it. Like, I've shared so honestly about my struggles, but I've already gone through so much. Like, this little thing that's happening, or even if it's a big thing, I can get through this. I have resources to get through it, and I think that's a really, really big help. If you guys have like support systems or external help, whatever it is, find that help and accept the help because there are good people out there that want to help you, and accept it. You know, it's okay to accept help to get to the next stage and where you want to be in life. So you will get through this. Nothing is the end. My friend Shane always says, in the end it's gonna be okay, and if it's not okay, then it's not the end. So take that and do what you want with it. And until next time, just know that I love you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for asking me all these questions. I know this was like a deep like therapy session, but hopefully it helped you guys in some way. If it didn't, sorry, I don't know what to tell you. I'm not a therapist. And if you guys want to follow me on my socials, they're all linked down below. And I also have so many discount codes. Let's lighten the mood a little bit. I have so many discount codes for you guys in my description box, whether it's makeup, food, Uber services, groceries, cashback on everyday purchases, whatever it is, it's linked in my description box. So make sure you check those out if you're interested. And until next time, I love you, you are valued, and be kind to yourselves. Bye guys.